Today, we're making sticky chicken using one of our favorite seasoning rubs, Kickin Chicken. We'll start by preparing our glaze for the chicken, which has a lot of sweetness from honey and brown sugar, but also some body from the balsamic vinegar. Balsamic is the best vinegar to use for this recipe because of the savory and balanced flavor it has, and a more subtle acidity than standard white or apple cider vinegars. Next, we use the low sodium soy sauce to add more depth as well as a salty element. For your garlic cloves, you only need to have them peeled as they will be minced in a food processor. Our final ingredient for our marinade is our Kickin Chicken blend. Kickin Chicken adds just a small amount of heat with red pepper flakes, but also helps round out our glaze with some fresh notes of onion and celery seed powder. You want to make sure you combine your sauce thoroughly before you add it to your food processor so there's not honey sticking to the bottom of the bowl. Using a silicone spoon is particularly helpful, being able to scrape all the sides of the bowl. Using a food processor ensures that you get a smooth, even consistency of your glaze that emulsifies and does not separate, and helps your garlic to be pureed enough that you don't risk charring or burning any large pieces. After you are happy with the consistency of your sauce, pour it into a saucepan and bring it to a simmer. Heating the glaze will help reduce the sugar and make the glaze a more syrupy thickness that will coat our chicken and create a thick layer of flavor. Stir to be sure there are no sugars sticking to the bottom of the pan. Once your glaze has been simmering for no longer than 5 minutes, remove from the heat and allow it to cool for at least 10 minutes before adding about a third of it to the chicken. Reserve another part to brush on later as we grill, as the last part to serve in a bowl on the side for dipping. Once your grill is at medium heat, add your chicken. Be sure the temperature is not too high so you don't char your drumsticks, as the stickiness of this glaze means it could burn easily. If you are using an outdoor grill, we recommend oiling the grates with vegetable oil. Now we'll brush on some of that additional glaze we've set aside. Adding our sauce in stages ensures that we develop a crust of flavor and are able to monitor how done our chicken is getting on each side. We recommend closing the lid between turns to help trap the heat in and allow our chicken to cook evenly. We're using an indoor grill, but if you have a traditional outdoor grill, closing the lid also helps impart a smoky flavor to the meat as well. Once the chicken has been flipped again, you can brush it with your glaze. Remember, the chicken is not fully cooked. We don't recommend using the same bowl for the dipping sauce as the brushing. Avoid cross-contamination by serving it with a third bowl we set aside earlier. After your chicken legs are heated to 180 degrees in the middle of their thickest parts, you can finish with a layer of sesame seeds. We waited until last to add these. They burn easily, and they also add a great nutty flavor. We served our chicken with some steamed broccoli, but any vegetables you'd like to grill would also be delicious. If you want to find this recipe or any of the seasonings used, visit our website, spicesinc.com, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.